Unplug us or something?
No, I unplugged it from here.
I don't know.
Check. Oh shit! Turn. Hey. Check.
Give it a
Hold on.
minute.
It's got to warm up.
Boom.
It needs its time.
There you go.
You guys are live.
We're gonna head out. He wants to get some sleep.
You know what? We just fucking figured this shit out, and now it's like,
That's
oh,
working
dude,
because we're leaving.
the whole Gessie clan is fucking taking the tinfoil, dude. There goes the reception.
They're gonna have it ears.
Son of a crap. Don't tell me you're going to the. If you're going to the Timbs, I'm gonna be pissed.
They're going to race tomorrow.
No,
The
we're
Tims
gonna
were
race
just
tomorrow.
at a concert. I don't think
You're
we're
talking about for
Sammy
month.
Hagar wasn't in town. Michelle
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
go to nowhere.
Yeah.
If Sammy Hagar isn't there, Michelle don't go.
Same concert the Andersons are probably at.
Jesus,
Just not
goodness.
together.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
then-
up, Perkins? Hey, thanks,
and the
bro.
Hunters and
Yeah,
somebody
they,
else.
Yeah.
man, we're a fucking restream, dude. I swear to Christ.
They really stream it to us, all right. Send it down the stream,
They
down the
streamed it
river.
right in the goddamn freaking pooter. What's up, Jenkins? Here we go. We got the new wave part 2 coming in on the show.
Oh, that's not where we usually start, right?
Pretty close, Mikey. Honestly, like Jesus Christ. What's up, Rigo? Yeah, dude. Man, cousin Jerry. So Restream decided to update their app in the middle of us going live. So the screen is kind of weird, and I don't know. It's something we gotta kind of get used to and figure out. And with the chat conversations that you guys are sending in is coming up a little bit different. You know, everything was going fine, everything was cool, and then next thing you know, everything just went stupid. So I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out, but I mean, at least we're back live and stuff. Had a good show going on, so apologize to you guys on that. You know, everything was cool. It was a Saturday night. We're just sitting here chilling and kicking. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're fucking. Yeah, part 5, Donnie. Honestly, it was
Alexander still in there?
yeah. We got Perkins, Jenkins, Solano, Fasari. We got Buddha.
Because of Jerry.
You know, yeah, cousin Jerry's in here. You know, Chad Nez, big happy birthday, big Chad.
Yes.
Rolling Smoke Show.
Yes.
You know, but dude, could there be any bigger of a dick move? Like honestly, Mikey, like we've been doing this shit for like a while, dude, and
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. That's
I mean, at least we're up and kicking, and you know, I don't know what you guys are seeing on your end, if how the video and the chat is showing up on your guys' side, but it's definitely different over here in the studio, and I don't know. We're gonna go live again tomorrow. Just I don't know. I mean, the whole thing is like you have to go live to kind of figure out the problems and everything. So we're gonna do that, but
that's what they're saying.
I don't.
Just like it should be.
Okay, so they're seeing. You guys are seeing it normal. Then.
Right.
It's a little bit smaller than what it usually is, but
What is it? Is that the YouTube chat?
definitely different.
The split? I mean,
No, this
What is
chat.
all that?
The chat here is the same chat as here.
oh, they're doubling it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's double.
Ah.
It's
Okay. All right.
it's a like a carbon copy.
I thought maybe they split the YouTube and the Facebook chat finally, but I guess not.
Yeah, Jerry. There's a lot of locals over there in Vegas for the Gold Cup and everything. They chimed in earlier when we were originally live, and they were giving good feedback, which was 160 motors or something, or wasn't it?
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah,
I think it's
Vegas.
160. Yeah.
You know, so it was about 160. So they said everything was going good. Silky was up SoCal.
SoCal.
How you doing, Jamie? But yeah, appreciate you guys for being patient and everything. But yeah, shit happens, man, and it definitely sucks. You know, it just
It does.
It pisses you off. Like honestly.
You ought to see Jamie's youngest, Austin.
Yeah, what do you do?
He's wrecking them both. Kid turned into a brick shit house.
Yeah, did he drop Jamie?
He's coming.
Are they fighting?
I don't think he got the huevos to take on his old man yet,
Really?
but he's putting hands on
What's
him.
up, Justin? My big dog.
He's putting hands on him and making him think twice.
Yeah. All right. Do we got to put both of them in a phone booth?
No, maybe Austin and Aaron, but not Jimmy. He deals with it all day long. He ain't gonna do it at home.
Why not, dude? He's got to stay fresh, dude. You never know what might happen in a
All
shakedown,
day
dude.
he's fresh. You know,
Why
he's
not?
fresh.
The guy's stud, dude. He's like a fucking Greek god, dude. The
Him
guy's,
and Dave Richardson.
he's got the body of a fucking maximum fucking centerfold, dude.
Let's not get carried away.
I'm just saying, dude. But what's up? What's up, JT? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you looking out. Yeah, there was
Thank you,
some
Justin.
kind of crazy fucking
It's
update.
It's
It's a shit show.
Well, no,
honestly,
it's
it
a-
fucking sucks.
What do you call it? Everybody gangs up on you. It's
A gangbang?
maybe for you. For me.
Well, it depends if you're in Porta Potty 5 at Rockford with Giffy and a district mom and a freaking NAG 2 mom.
Porta Potty 3 at Santa Clara.
Well, that's when the 30-foot judge just sucks.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, dude.
It's a conspiracy. That's the word I was looking for. Not
It-
gangbang, sorry.
A gangbang.
Conspiracy is what I was thinking of. Sorry. Didn't mean to, you know.
This just sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. We had a great show going on. We had good viewers. And they just decided to update in the middle of the show.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's you can't put words on it. Yeah, we're pissed. You know, we apologize to you guys. You know, because you know we like seeing you guys in the chat. We like seeing that you guys in the chat room having separate conversations,
Right,
talking about stuff. You know, and there was a lot of good stuff going on.
There was.
You know, for having an off weekend, it shouldn't have been this difficult.
No.
We just came on to chill, to talk to
Recap last
everybody and
weekend.
recap last weekend. You know, talk about North Star and everything coming up with the 40 and over pro-am at Oak Creek. You know, the Gold Cup races. You know, and give some updates here and there. Talk about Bogota. You know, and just it just fucking went out.
What the hell, a handbag.
It did.
Chad's back. Look at
It did.
it. Our IT guy.
Happy birthday, Chad. Appreciate you, dude.
Yes, sir.
Definitely need to come by the studio, dude. Crush a couple beers on your forehead.
Dude, I got
for your
I
birthday.
think I got 6
birthday.
left of the odd 12 pack of IPAs. They would have random ones in it.
Dude, those IPAs are gangster.
Yeah.
You know.
Just for Chad. I mean, he likes
You know what, Buddha? Your ass should be here too.
Well, Buddha,
Okay,
he's
we
got
had the-
vertigo, he said.
We had the second camera figured out and all this shit, dude. We're
It
gonna
ain't big enough for him, though.
your own separate deal, dude. After you interned and did a hell of a job co-hosting on Sunday when we were smashed out there. Granted, there was only like 5 other people.
That's a trap.
You know, it was so crazy last Sunday on how late it was for people like loading up and leaving and getting out of there.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
and it wasn't because anything went wrong or whatever. Everybody knows state finals on a Sunday, it's a long fucking day. You know,
We left, Daniel and I left probably at 6. Maybe 6:30, because we were home by 8, but we stopped in Galt, got something to eat to
Yeah.
go through. But yeah, I mean, and they were still handing out plates. I mean,
yeah, you know, and they did a good job. You know, I mean, you still had like we said, you know, we don't know why the hell we didn't hit 200 motos, but still 160 plus. It's still big. You know, and
we had a lot of injuries.
a lot of there was a lot of injuries on Sunday too. You know, and the big thing is it's so big. There's so many plates to hand out. You got novice, intermediate, expert, cruiser. You know, this, that, or the other. You know,
Girls
like,
expert.
the whole thing. You know, and every state final, no matter where it is in California, especially in NorCal, it's gonna take the day.
Absolutely.
You know, and there's people like sitting there packing up, and they're coming over to me and Donnie, and it's like, hey, you guys leaving? It's like, no. You know, I'm like, you know what? I already freaking texted into work because by the time I load up everything in my truck, you know, I was gonna leave the RV there. I get home, I still gotta unload the truck. And I'm not gonna get freaking to bed till 11. I gotta get up at 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you use Ricky as an excuse?
No, I'm like, dude, no. I'm just, hey, I'm not gonna be in tomorrow.
Son's in the hospital, bro. I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm like, No, you know, because Rick, you know, he made it throughout the day. You know, he stayed there for the awards and for all the kids that he trained and everything, which I gotta give it up to him.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
he could have been at the hospital sooner, which they took care of him right away when he did get there. But you know, with all the kids that he works with and all this stuff, he stayed there for not only just his awards, you know, but for their awards too. And so I gotta give it up to
No,
him
he's
on that, you know, and
figuring it out, man.
and
He's growing
everything.
up.
So it was big. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, and that was the big
Protests
thing.
and everything
the,
else.
the protests and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
That really just like that fucked up the whole thing. You know,
It just kind of.
because we haven't had that out here for like a
You'll
long
get an
time.
occasional couple here and there, but not overabundance.
Yeah, no, it was like really swarmed, you know, and that's I think where the parents they thought, well, USA BMX is here, we're going to take advantage of the situation, and we're going to be like, well, they got cut off on the second straightaway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, they came over on the gate. Well, you know what? Get a better fucking gate, and then
No.
ain't nobody going to come out over on you if you get a better gate.
Nobody out here is new that's running this race. We've all been here for a while.
Well, they're all looking for a free handout, especially like the novice and intermediates, you know, and to a lot of the novice and intermediate parents that had to feel the repercussions of some of those protests and deal with the bullshit, you know, apologies to them, you know, because they're out there just with their kids minding their own business, and then you got the hot-headed parents that are just wound the fuck up, and it's like, okay, dude, your days here in BMX are numbered because you have no friends. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm 100% I hear you.
You know, that's a big thing.
It's rough, man. It's not that it's supposed to be. I mean, a legit protest is a legit protest, but
It was cutthroat. It was like they were just picking and looking for something to try and make an issue of.
dude, it's a
It.
race, bro. There never used to be any rules, other than you can't kick him, you can't.
Well, and
push
and you know that was a thing, and this is actually I think where we got cut off. I think was I was gonna say, you know what? Just do away with the fucking rules.
There's a 30-foot line and there's not straight away.
Okay, you know, and well, what about the 30-foot judge? What about the last straight judge? What about this? What about that? Okay, look, dude, if you want to volunteer and be one of those judges, then volunteer and do that.
Yeah.
If you're not going to volunteer and
Unbiasedly, you have to be unbiased to do it.
and be cutthroat, like, hey, I was, you know, it didn't matter. Call's a call, okay, and be legit and call it right down the middle. Then do it. You know, don't be freaking out here squawking and calling everybody out. Be like, oh, dude, everybody sucks. And fuck the volunteers. Fuck. You know what? No, fuck you. You know what?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
I mean, shit.
100%.
Racing's racing.
Exactly.
Okay.
There ain't no he moved over on me. Rubbin's racing.
Yeah, exactly, Nick. Appreciate it. Manzanita Park checking in. Appreciate you guys. Guess he still sucks. He's on his way home, Donnie. He's gonna be checking in here in about 5 minutes because he's gonna be pissed off that we got fired up.
He's already he's watching.
Oh, Aaron's in.
Yeah, he's already in.
Hey, Guesky, come back.
I ain't opening the gate.
Yeah, they're complaining about everything. You
Which
know,
is bad. I mean,
first straight, the gate, the second straight, the turn, or they leaned on this one and they had to stop pedal. Who gives a shit? Just go out there and race, man. Shut the hell up.
what are you doing awake still? It's way past your bedtime. What, Mama kick you out of the house? You're in the RV?
What's up, JJ? Yeah, baby J, you should be over here too. You could help us with our internet problems and this fucking reboot from fucking hell.
Restream and shit.
You know?
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Fucking
We could have Ubered you home.
dumbass shit. Yeah, so definitely, dude. Exactly, racers race, you know, and that's what it is. You know, take your licks, man. If you don't get it this year, you got it next year. You know,
And a lot of the people, if you're not going to meet, that means you've probably only been in, this is probably one of your first years. Maybe your second.
some of them are so wound up they ain't even made a full year, Mikey. That was the thing. You know, and it's like, bro, you're getting wound up about shit here at a state race. Apparently, you ain't been to a fucking national
Now, look at Rams.
and got your ass handed to you on a silver platter where it's like, thank you, come again.
Yeah, see you next year.
Because we'll do it. I'll do it one more time.
Yeah, another $2,000. Come on back, we'll whoop your ass all over again.
You don't like what happened in turn 2? We'll wait till you get to turn 3. 'Cause I will do the same shit. Okay? And it's
Yeah, it's racing, man. You guys, you cannot.
it's a whole nother level.
Well, you can't be like that.
With some of these parents on this shit. And I don't know who the fuck woke up and was like, you're the next parent. You're the voice. The fucking hell you are. You ain't the voice of shit right now.
Yeah, because the powers that be don't give a shit. If it's not a legitimate complaint, it ain't gonna work for you, bro.
Mhm.
End of story.
Mm-hmm.
It will not work because we.
What's up, Okay, everything cool. When Cardozo checks in, you know shit's popping. Okay, we're good. We got ET.
Robert, you see that picture of that Kuhar I sent you?
Oh, baby.
On the syndicate page?
Yeah.
$1,000, bro, per person.
Yeah, no, it was a big one, Jerry. Isaiah was there. Isaiah was in the pro-am, dude. He looked good. It was good to see Isaiah finally not hurt. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Motherfucker, bro.
I heard him call his name first moto on Saturday. I'm like, holy shit, he's healthy.
I'm sitting here
That was
I'm
on
like, come on, Isaiah, stay up, baby. Come on, rubber side down.
Yeah, Body D did show up at the state finals.
Body D, I
Paul
tell you.
Hubert,
Let's
look out,
dude,
boys.
are you shitting me, dude? It wasn't Paul. It was Miss Donna. Miss Donna put a reckoning on them riders. Hey, if you ain't got the talk from Miss Donna over there at Body D, you ain't lived BMX. She will fucking turn you up. She will fucking turn you out, dude. It's like,
Next.
sorry, no. My bad. Man, I get it just on the microphone, dude, when I go out there for a state race. Like, shit, please bring me back next year. Just please. I love your facility. I'll do better next time. I swear to God.
I promise.
I swear to God.
I promise.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, they were out there in force, bro. I mean, and they did well. They had a lot of riders that did
Body.
really good.
Dude, Body D was just
I think Gary went up to the second on Sunday.
Dude, and
Flickcraft,
Flickcraft,
he was
Racer
killing it.
Ray, the Golden Boy was
Had one bad lap, got cut off or got cut a tire or whatever, but I mean.
sitting there in 14X now. Dude, they're cutting laps. Okay, the younger kids on the Body D team, look, man,
They were everywhere.
they were kicking ass and taking names.
It was good to see because you know what? It's a very small program where they're at because it's a very small community where they're at.
But they got a gangster track.
What they're
That's
doing
the thing.
is what they're doing though is above average by a bunch, and it's so awesome to see. You don't have to be in the middle of Manteca or Stockton.
When you can go from where they're at. Okay, we love going to read.
All right,
Okay, we read these on the schedule, bitch, we're going.
Right,
Okay,
absolutely.
I don't give a shit.
Absolutely.
Okay. And the way that they keep tuning up that track, and with what they got going on, of being out there in the middle of nowhere, and getting that team so dialed where they're taking on Black Ops, they're taking on Patriot, all the other big local teams out of Roseville, and they're coming in and they're freaking in the mix, sitting in the podium spot and chomping at the bit and flirting with the lead. Like Paul, Carrie, Miss Donna, they are putting together some shit. I mean, Jesus God, dude. When one of your dads wrestles jet skis for a goddamn living, what the hell can you add,
and
man?
won't quit.
You know, the Body D squad is one of the most underrated teams I think that we have here locally.
They got some gangsters on their team.
They have got
Gangster parents.
some thugs out there, dude, and they put their shit down. And if this team challenge thing goes off with what Profit's trying to do over there at F1, which we're totally behind,
Yes.
and whatever you need or kind of support, even though we're a small team,
Right.
or whatever we can do with the show, we're there.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I think Body D is one of those teams. Don't fucking sleep on them, dude, because they're gonna take your money.
They're buying a bus, bro. They're bringing them all in one car. Make sure everybody gets there.
Yes, they're thick. They're thick. And yeah, Donnie, Black Ops is badass, dude. Crabtree has got the Black Ops team in California and Nevada freaking dialed. Okay, but now this is the best part about the sport, because there's another team that's smaller, but they're just as dialed.
The one that Killer Kitty just went to.
Oh, Narf. Narf. Oh yeah, they're low key. Well, yeah, Wayne's team's low key. He's got some good little
God, I
shredders.
can't believe I forgot that one. You know, it's the first time I've heard, it's the first time I've heard them say, you say, announcing her being on NAR. I mean, you always say her name.
Like when she was on Iron Lion.
Right.
Yeah, right. I got you.
Right. No, sorry, Wayne, no disrespect. I couldn't.
Right. Oh yeah, no, well, okay, so Donnie, okay, yeah, the Miyake kids are badass. Okay, but did you see it? And I'm not being sarcastic, Buddha. You know, I say that after hours, we're really fucked up. The younger Miyake is on Black Ops. The older one, X Factor Xavier, is on F1 with Prophet. So you want to be at that household, bud, when this team sheet shit fucking kicks off, dude. You got Black Ops and F1 in the mix. you got the older son over here, the younger son over here.
A lot of shit talking going on in that house.
I'm looking at the wife like, you take care of it, I'm going to bed. I'm like, I don't want none of this smoke, bro.
Yeah.
Okay? But that's cool. And yes, the Miyake kids are that good to where they could be picked apart. And hey, one's getting scouted by this team, the other one's getting scouted by that team. It's no different than the Elliott boys. Okay, you know.
They happen to write for the same team because their dad runs the team.
They're
Owns the team.
like, but
They could go anywhere.
imagine how it was in the beginning when they started off. Before it was NorCal Next Gen,
Right.
Because originally it was
Just
Next Gen.
generation, yes.
You know, imagine the freaking the shoulder tapping that went on for Nick and Jackson Elliott, and with Kent. Okay, now not to mention Sherry Elliott. Did you see the interview on Dirty Knobs with Sherry? Okay, like the only legit female rider that raced the dudes and kicked their ass hands down and wanted it. No other way.
Yeah.
I'm racing the dudes. I don't
Right.
give a shit.
Right?
And walked away with so many, a short career, but the titles she walked away with in that short career, holy
Reminds me of Megan Matthews when she was younger. She raced the boys all the time around here.
dude,
No problem.
that show was great.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Sure,
I
you
mean,
didn't give two shits, dude.
That's what I was talking to Kent this weekend at the state finals. And I've heard him say it before. He goes, yeah, when your factory's a sister ride, they, you know, your sister's on a factory ride, they kind of just go, you know, the little brother in there just because it's a giggle.
Yeah, but on the show, she gave everything to Ken.
Really?
Of everything that like she did and what made her is with what her and Kent did when they were kids.
I guess that's
Building wooden ramps and doing this and learning how to jump, because back in the day, she was the only female that
Jumping like that.
was sending shit.
All the pictures of her back then, they were sending it.
You know, it didn't matter, dude. She was jumping everything. You know, and she didn't hesitate to give her brother a ton of freaking respect for that. You know, he was a big attribute to her career.
Oh yeah.
You know.
He's a big attribute to anybody that wants anybody gets known as far as their BMX career. He's a plethora of knowledge and what time out of the tape, one of the best guys I've met in BMX by far.
You ain't lying. Okay.
Yeah, I enjoy talking to Kent. He'll cut it up with you. He'll tell you the truth. He ain't gonna cut you no slack. He'll bust your balls, whatever it takes. But
He'll tell you what's up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he loves watching the show. You know, and he'll be like, hey, dude, hey, how about this topic? How about that? This, that, the other. You know, and like with a lot of people that want to give their
maybe you ought to chime in and bring it up.
get their 2 cents in, and it's
Yeah.
like, you know what, cool, you know, and
He's got a lot of good information and
they've been around.
Oh, yeah.
The experience, you know, the resume
oh yeah,
is just
the whole family resume.
so
I remember being at the Grand. It was like
so freaking long, dude.
2006, 7, 8, something like that. And I'm in the stands. I'm talking to Ken, and his boys are racing together. You know, and they're 6, 7, and I'm like, how often do they take each other out? He goes, whenever it's necessary. It's racing. I said, that's got to be an ugly ride home. He goes,
They do it at home.
I know, but this is when they're little. I mean, they're little kids. They're 6, 7, 8.
Right, yeah.
You know, and he goes, it happened, and it happened that night. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in that car. He goes, they really want that big. They get it. They understand that it's racing, and
You gotta take your lumps.
you're trying to win. That's what
Which
it's for.
and that goes back to like the protests and all the bullshit that happened last week.
Yeah, take your lumps.
Dude, hey,
We all did.
suck
I
it
know
up.
I did.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I took a lot of lumps.
You know,
growing up.
that's one of the things that you just have to deal with in the life of BMX
It's
or
racing, not winning.
racing of freestyle or mountain bike or whatever, dude.
Cars, trucks,
Anything.
mopeds, it doesn't matter.
Racing.
Yes.
Racing.
It's not winning. It's like fishing. It's not catching.
It's racing, dude.
Yeah.
And there are so many different factors that go into racing, dude, that a lot of people just don't understand. You know?
We're here to win.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody being dirty and hurting nobody, but if I can block past you or shut you down somewhere to make sure I win it, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Mhm.
And if to second and third straightaway, if I can move over on
If
you,
I'm running fifth and if there's a chance for me to get third, bitch, I got 2 spots.
I'm taking one up and over, and the other one I'm just gonna bump past.
Yeah.
You know,
So that was a big thing. That was a great show. You know, with the Dirty Knobs guys, with EC, JV, and Hollywood. You know, that was posted last Sunday on the 25th. Which, you know, was kind of weird. Is their past 2 shows with Stu Thompson and everything, and with Sherry Elliott was pre-recorded before Frogtown. Did you catch that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because on both shows they're like, hey, you going to Frogtown? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. That was with Stu, and then same thing with Sherry's, because I'm sitting there thinking like Sherry was at Frogtown, and I'm thinking like, well, okay, maybe they did the interview there somewhere or before they did it out there in the grass area.
Right.
You know, but no, it was through Zoom and all this stuff, and it was like, oh, hey, you going to Frogtown? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there, dude. It's only like 45 minutes from my house or whatever. You know, she's talking about what she's got going on and everything. I'm like,
Oh, I don't think that would work for us though.
this is before Frogtown? How the hell do you do that?
Yeah, I don't feel that doesn't work for us.
You
We
know,
can't do
and
that.
yeah, trying to pre-record stuff is just.
It's cool because you can edit and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, you
Who wants
can.
to edit?
Yeah, the editing.
This right here,
Neither-
all these comments keep coming on my phone.
Yeah.
Makes a show. Everybody out
Yeah.
there makes a show.
Yeah, and that's how our show is. You know, and it's like same thing with like Justin and Chris and Damon over there at ATB.
Right, they interview
You know,
people.
we all got kind of like different aspects and different reaches.
Which makes us be able to vibe with each other.
Exactly. Yeah, we totally vibe. You know, and that's the best part because there's no other shows that really vibe. You know, we vibe with.
Everybody wants to be my show to be biggest.
Yeah, you know, we get together with Justin and them and collaborate with topics and different
Hell, he
other
chimed in
things.
and helped us tonight.
Always,
You know, I mean,
always does. You know,
That's
and,
what it
and
is.
he needs somebody to call in or with, hey, I need a topic or whatever. Hey, you know what? I'm going to call in. Hey, here you go, Justin. Here we are on a Wednesday night. You know, or whatever. You know, and a lot of people think, oh, dude, you guys' freaking service sucks or whatever. You know, hey, we got problems. You know, ATB has problems. Coffee Chatter has problems. It's a thing, dude. We're just victims of
unless you're
that
that
shit.
cream, the top of the cream show that everybody wants to watch is making money.
Unless you're BMX Joe Rogan. You
Well, yeah,
know.
Joe Rogan don't have issues. But because he has enough followers, they make sure he gets the service he needs.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but we don't hesitate to help each other out
No.
and talk privately or send a text or hey, do that about this or do that or anything of that nature.
No
You
matter
know?
what you may think, we're not total assholes.
Yeah, dude, we are not that big of dicks. Like honestly, dude. And we just want to see each other succeed and we help each other do that.
I just heard Justin talk about a new show that just came out too, a new podcast on Wednesday.
There's a lot.
No, but there was one on with the
There can't be another show. on
8-Man
Wednesday.
Gate or something like that.
Who?
They brought up at the end of the show. There was a new podcast. They were out of Ohio by Billy.
Billy?
Not Billy, but I think it's like 8-Man Gate or something like that. I don't remember the name. Don't quote me on that, but I know he was recommending. You know, there's a new podcast coming up coming out, and it's out of Ohio. So check it out. You know, because we try to do our best to support all the shows. But I mean,
Oh, definitely.
I can't remember what the name of the show was, but it's something coming out of Ohio. That a podcast that Justin brought up Wednesday night.
Yeah, but it can't be a Wednesday.
He brought it up on Wednesday.
Oh, he brought. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He brought it up on at the end of the show on Wednesday.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, dude. I mean, dude.
There's only one like a super podcast on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays are ATV days.
Right.
Dude. There better not be another damn show. I mean, hey,
Just ask him, they'll tell you.
Chris Allen's like flirting. He gets a little too excited over there at the big top, dude. He starts running in his gun. Everybody knows Chris Allen. He likes to talk.
He's good at it.
He's really good at it. You know, I can only imagine how it was on the cruise.
What? Where you been, girl? All my
Oh
life.
shit! What's up, Ashley? How you doing, chick?
Hey, we know you.
Hell yeah, we know what's up. You at the boat races? What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. Well, she might.
No, I think she is.
She might be.
Yeah, I think there's like some big boat drag nationals or something going on. But yeah, okay, I gotcha. I was like, dude, there can't be another show.
That
on
would be one
Wednesday,
of their
dude.
questions. What is your most favorite Wednesday night BMX podcast? You can't do that if you're not the only one.
Somebody's getting jumped.
Right.
Okay.
Billy, go. Billy, it's in Ohio. Billy, get him for you.
Billy.
Leaving the All American Speedway, which is where.
Oh, that's Roseville. Yeah, they had the NASCAR 150s at All American Speedway with Ash. Don't even get me started with NASCAR drama. Yeah, they had the Grand National West. Grand National West was out there, and then, I think SRLs were out there too, right? Late models and open models. I was in up there in Meridian, in Idaho.
Hey, somewhere in Idaho, yeah, he was.
Yeah, no, I seen the card for Roseville, and I'm like, I know my way around Roseville. I pitted there a couple times. I'm like, maybe I'll stop by from North Star. No, dude.
No.
I'm fucking old, dude. I need a beer and I need a microphone. Okay. Gotta love that. Hey, as long as you got pictures of the fights, Ashley, fucking post that shit, girl.
Right.
Live that. Oh, yep, been there. Were there any jack handles thrown? Because that was my favorite. You know, you got the little quick release knob out of the jack, and you're we're starting to swing, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm looking like Will Clark, dude, in the Grand Slam fucking Derby for the MLB. All right.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, sometimes
Been my driver.
the fuckers gotta get tuned up.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And that's all sports.
Kind of like the freaking parent protest we were talking about.
BMX is just right in that same category. One got pulled out.
Got pulled out of the car? Did he still have his helmet on? Man, I remember
No
those.
contact though. God, I remember Georgia going to the dirt track races, dude. It was
Yeah.
you put them off the track, they're in the pit, it's through the window. We're talking right now.
We had those where drivers they dropped the window net of another driver because they didn't want to get out, and it was like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're stuck. What are you gonna do? Race off in your car?
Yeah. You shouldn't have gave him the bumper, dude. If you're gonna give him the bumper and you can't clear him, you suck.
And you better get out of your car when you hit the pit.
True that, dude.
Because that's a freebie for this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Those are good times. Man.
We had a 69 Barracuda in Georgia. There was that guy.
Man.
You put him off the track, dude. He come in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
You better be on point getting out of that car.
You better go. Yeah.
Catch you on the way out.
God damn it, Ashley, you got me all fired up. It's like one of them freaking gas station sex pills. Fucking Jesus Christ. Hurt can't take
One
that
of your
shit.
gas stations, coffees.
That too. Dude, I remember the fighting days, man. It stopped in '99. That was it. It was pretty much, that's where MMA started. Okay, in case people don't know, that's where freaking Nate Diaz got started at. He didn't drive.
He was a victory
That's
guy.
where the prime fights took place, was that stopped in '99. Right?
They still do.
Shit got going over there. Hell yeah, they do.
Mike Soy said was starting in the pole in the trophy dash tonight. And then the guy on the outside get around him somehow the third lap and couldn't pull it back in. And you could hear Ron on the camera feed. Ron or Mike, what are you doing? Quit thinking so much.
Come on, man.
I'm like,
I remember spotter days. Spotter days.
Well, he wasn't even spotted. He was down he was right above the concrete wall around the track.
Hey,
videoing.
hey. I'll give you a little story. All right, we're down in Irwindale. All right, me and my buddy Dave. You know, consider him my brother. You know, we raced late models for a long time. And it's like, hey, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I'm in the fucking snack bar line getting a hot dog, bro. We're under caution. He's like, hey, tell me what the hell freaking dickweed freaking spotter for this car number is doing. I'm like, dude, hold on, dude. Let me finish freaking doctoring up my hot dog because I'm fucking hungry, dude. This is like the 10th caution, and we're not even halfway of this 100 lapper. Okay? And Irwindale is like Compton of fucking short track racing. Shit, we getting ready to get shit on him. I'm like, bro, if I don't finish this fucking hot dog, someone's gonna get it for me. Okay, fuck you. I got onions, I got jalapenos, bro. I got the stomach buster freaking wiener going.
I'm starving.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Don't take me back to my freaking childhood.
Yeah.
Don't take me back to my fucking time. You know, Jesus Christ.
Well, thanks for checking in, Ashley. It's good to hear from you. It's been a minute.
Hell yeah, Ashley, dude, hey, you need to get me over there to announce some of this shit and go interview some of these dudes and call their shit on their bullshit.
Or at least invite us to the house, or come to our house,
Or whatever,
something.
dude. Just fuck, dude. We need a party.
We need to hang out. That was some fun times.
Definitely.
Didn't last very long,
Good times.
but it lasted enough to be
Yeah.
worth doing it again.
You know. Yeah. Oh, dude. Dude, it'd be so cool. Just sit back, chill, fucking. There's no freaking birthday cake and freaking shaving cream in the freaking pool like at Tyler's birthday freaking 2 years
You
ago.
volunteered for that shit, bro. That's what you get.
Dude, there was birthday cake freaking dripping off the ceiling, dude.
Like I said, you
the party
volunteered
was-
for that shit.
The party was piping off.
Well, the women had you pegged. They had surrounded.
It was good, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I will take that one on the chin. You know, a big one coming up to Ashley. You know, dude. Yeah, that next morning it was a chore. It's like hey,
I got there for the aftermath. There was still shit everywhere.
It's like I need 2 gold coins for John Wick. Is it go clean up the bodies? We got 2 gold coins, dude.
I need a cleaner.
Clean this fucking house.
Send me
Dude.
a cleaner.
This shit it was crazier than any fucking college party you could have.
I just want to pick up a kid, and I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
It was good
Kids
time.
sleeping everywhere, adults sleeping everywhere. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. You know, so going back to like today being a big one, and it really sucks because we lost a lot of viewers with Restream doing a fucking update in the middle of our show. You know, there was a good topic that I had, you know,
We'll pick it up tomorrow.
and stuff. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but
Hopefully
you know,
get back in here.
and for everybody that's tuning in right now to hear it was okay. So telling you, you know, I was riding with Garrett Peluso, you know, Cole's dad, you know, and Cole was he was one of Jerry Bradford's
Prodigy.
main kids,
Prodigy, yeah.
like Peter Choate, Patrick Koo, you know,
Bubba
G. You know,
Yeah.
and was one of those kids that was you better don't sleep on him, okay, because he's gonna drag your ass, okay, and talking about back in the day, you know, and sitting there with a fellow BMX dad, we didn't plan this,
Right.
you know, I'm just sitting there in the parking lot, dude, and I go get my tags, and Cole's walking down the stairs from the booth, and he's like, "Fun, you mountain bike too?" Yeah.
Nope. Watching.
First time.
Here for pictures.
Yeah, just like
I'm interviewing you guys.
Had nothing else to do.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, mountain bike. He's like, wow. You know, and he's like, hey, dude, is Ricky here or how's he doing? You know, because he didn't know how
Extent, right.
everything went. You know,
Right.
so I gave him the update. He's like, man, dude, fuck, it was a good time. You know, chalking it up with Ricky and all that stuff together. Because he don't BMX, you know.
Right.
He does. He kicked everybody's ass, fucking in downhill. You know, because that's where he was like, he seen that light of like, oh, I can only do 6 races a year, and I'm gonna get this. I don't gotta race every fucking weekend.
Yep.
You know, which, dude, cahoots to fucking Cole.
Hey.
You know, and the kid shreds.
It's like all the old BMXers. They
Dude,
figured it out too.
he shreds like nobody's business. Okay, I've seen him hit some shit that I'm like, fuck, can I just do like a quarter of that? Just one time. I don't care. Okay.
All you gotta do is pace it, bro.
I ain't pacing
Just
shit, dude.
pace him. You say as speed he is, you're gonna get over it.
I couldn't even pace his dad. Okay. His dad was like a Colorado billy goat. This Garrett was gone. All right. Garrett gets it. You know. So so we're up there. Okay. Like I was saying. Okay. So ran into Jim Schlafel, riser. You know, he had little Bryce that's on the Narf team.
Right.
He's up there shredding.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dave Carmick was up there, and then who else was up there? Was Kai Morgan. Remember Kai back in the day?
Really?
dude, Kai is like Mr. X Games.
Right, but
Okay, yeah, he's like the mini Sean Palmer.
I haven't heard
He
that
could,
name in a long time.
dude, he could snowboard like a son of a bitch, and he could just throw a mountain bike like nobody's business.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
And we're all in the parking lot, and like, dude, this is like so random. And it was like, you know, when you get that feeling of you're running into somebody after so many years,
I'm with my boys right now.
and it's like, this is great.
Well, when we went to see Otter, and it was Barry and Day and
Everybody
and Zito
was there.
and Buchanan, we're like, fuck, this is like a BMX reunion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was awesome. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. And that's how it felt in the parking lot. It's like, oh, you're here? Oh, shit, you're here too? You know, put a big old took a group selfie and was like, you know, how's this? How's that? And what have you guys been up to? You know, you're catching up. It's like, hey, what do you want to shred? What are you thinking? What trails you want to run? And it's like, you know what? Let's just go ride. Let's go ride. We'll go hit whatever
Whatever.
trails. You know what? We'll break for lunch, crush a couple beers, you know, and whatever.
right?
And it was such a joy to run into former BMX dads. You know, not throwing shade on the moms because, you know, I mean, if there would have been moms up there,
They're
doing
fine.
it,
You know,
same
it's
deal.
good, right? Absolutely.
You know, it just so happened that's how it was.
But as a guy running the BMX dads from former back in the day, it's kind of cool
And talking about how it was. So,
because they haven't been around it for a while.
right. So we're talking about how it was back in Palooza was there at Oak Creek last week.
Oh, he was.
He was on the dirt jumper in the pro-am and was just pissing people off. Okay?
Okay.
Because this is Cole. This is what Cole does.
Right.
Okay? Because he is gangster. Okay?
I didn't know that was him.
Okay? He's just chilling incognito in a Troy Lee kit, and everybody's like, who's the dude on the dirt jumper? And I'm like sitting there, me and Roy Ball are like, motherfucker, that's Cole Palooza, dude. He's gonna fuck you up like real quick. He's just
He's way better than the guy that showed up at what was it, the last UCI race with up dirt jumper.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got skills.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think Cole could actually hit the 8-meter hill with a dirt jumper, dude.
I have no doubt.
I still don't know who the fuck that kid was.
Crazy as we
Where
were.
the fuck were they, too? I don't even remember. That was like a month ago. On the show.
Kentucky or
Louisville?
Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah.
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 Trying to get a slugger.
You're gonna get
That
some-
fucking shit wasn't happening.
No, he was not.
And,
not
you
right.
know, and fucking Cole is like, he's like 6'7", dude. Cole's a gangster. Yeah, good dude. He's like, what's up, Thunder? I'm like, nothing. You see me ride lately? Apparently there ain't nothing going on. Oh man, dude, come on, dude. You know, no, seriously, Cole, that's not. He's a joy. And same thing with Garrett.
How old is he now?
Cole is 19 and everything, and you know, and talking with about how, you know, he being so tight with Jerry Bradford, along with like what we were talking about with Choate and Gonzalez and everybody, that the back in the Phoenix days, the Hyper days, and the Yes days, you know, because Jerry has been around
Oh, dude.
for fucking ever, and he
A
knows
lot of teams.
he knows kids. He doesn't forget kids. He will tell you, like, I remember this fucking 20 years ago. So and so fucking.
He's like a Redmond.
He will tell you.
He knows. He remembers.
He don't need notes.
No,
Okay.
he remembers.
And he's just so fucking gangster, right? And the best part about today of not just having just like the day off was sitting there doing trails with Garrett, a fellow BMX dad, and talking about stuff from back in the day. Now, back in the day, it's like 5-6 years ago,
Right.
you know, and then a little bit before that too.
Right.
You know,
a little
but,
before that, yeah.
you know, but breaking it down because like
2010 is current.
Cole's like real, I think last legit BMX race was Brands 2015, 2016. I forget. We were talking about it.
So, 6 years, yeah.
You know,
7 years.
and talking about how it is, because you know he'll dip in. 2 years ago, he dipped into the Chico State race. Didn't nobody know who the hell he was? You know, me and Roy were sitting there announcing, like, looking at the sheet, like, He about to get yarded, son. This dude,
Don't get mad.
he gonna jerk you so fucking quick.
Don't get mad, boys. It's the race.
You know, and so then that's when like the factory dad that's been in for 2 years that blew through freaking novice, blew through intermediate and is expert. And it's like, yeah, let's wait and see how this turns out for you, dude. Yeah, you want to talk all that shit, dude? Game changer on top of the hill. Right now, Moto 1. Cole Peluso. And, you know, hey, I just said Cole Peluso.
Sure.
Is this not? Are you shitting me right now? And just yards him. Puts him on easy street.
When you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up, Michael Hull? Rigo checking back in. What's going on? How you guys doing? How's everything in Vegas? Heard Vegas is getting kind of crazy. All these Gold Cup races are just going to shit. You know,
like the state finals.
well, you know, Josh chimed in earlier this evening talking about, dude, it was like one lap no crap.
Well, that's due to rain, though. That's not anybody's fault.
They got rain. They're not. They're totally done. They're not racing tomorrow. Now we got shit in Vegas, and then shit's just keep going back and forth, man. But it was definitely heartwarming, you know. And we'll talk about it tomorrow too, because we're gonna go live again and hopefully get the viewers back on this, because it's kind of
It's late now. So
it's important though,
It is.
you know.
It's late. It's 11 o'clock now, so people in bed.
And talking about like the risk versus reward, the training of how, you know, you don't really have a life, even though like you know you're going to a national and then everyone wants to go hang out and go do this, but it's like, you know, nothing has changed. You know, you still need to get sleep. You still need to eat. You know, you can't just go and fill up on ice cream just because we're at a national and the ice cream shop looks fucking cool. You know, you've trained so long going into this. You know, your goal is to go kick ass. You know,
You can't eat ice cream after a race?
I mean, you can go
Or
and
not until Sunday?
you can eat ice cream, but you know, you can't go and spend 3 hours in the fucking pool.
Very true. Very true.
You know, swimming around, you know, just acting like jackass.
Yeah.
Even though it's fun, I mean, I get it, I understand it.
You're
But
right. You're right.
when you're on that upper echelon with these teams, even though back in the day, okay, Jared runs that shit. Okay, he is paid to run a tight ship. Okay, and you don't want to lose your ride. You know, and
No.
then you're there for you too.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know,
You're supporting
and-
them, but they're supporting you. You got to take care of them.
Yeah, just because I'm at a national, I'm not going to take a night off or whatever and,
Right.
and only get like 4 hours of sleep or do whatever and dick around.
No, I would never.
Yeah, I mean,
Never.
adults maybe, but kid-wise, no. More responsible.
2015, I don't know. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, grands or freak rainstorm.
Hey, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. It just, I remember some shit happening. But yeah, you're right. You got to take care of your sponsor. And the parents have got a responsibility to take care of their kids to make sure that they're not in the pool for 3 hours, that they're not running around till 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because they got to get in the race and provide for their sponsors.
Right.
They got to represent well.
Yeah, it was one of those heart-to-heart talks of being a dad and being able to shred. And it's like, you know, go out there, do a line, you know, and chill, and you know, we're just some BMX dads or mountain bike dads, you know, now because Cole's in the downhill.
Right.
Which we love downhill, baby. And if Cole, you turn pro, we will have your ass plastered up here on one of these walls. Okay.
We'll have you on the show for sure.
Damn fucking right. Okay. And, you know, and doing the whole breakdown. You know, talking about like when Ricky took his break to go do freestyle and do some parking and
Like basketball.
dip his toes into that and do basketball and then come back. And then next thing you know, he's just like,
Dude, he came back with a vengeance.
coming back. And then freaking Matt hit him up and was like, I want you on the team for Robbie's. And he was like, well, I'm
He
still
fought it for a while.
yeah, he's like, well, I'm still kind of like doing this. I can't really commit. And Ranford was like, I don't give a shit how many races you do. I want you on the team before anybody else. And that was when he was 14. He just turned 17 and working out pretty good.
Yep.
You know,
Got 21 production job on.
and it was great being able to talk to Garrett and talk to him on his, because you know, everybody comes from different teams.
Right.
You know, everybody, we all know each other and everything, but when you get to go and have that heart to heart of, hey, this is what, hey, dude, I remember when we were on Phoenix, or I remember when we were on Hyper, you know, or, you know, and I'm throwing out, oh yeah, I remember we were on 510, or then went and did Nemesis, and then, you know, the Robbie's thing came about, and this, that, and the other, or we didn't have a ride this year. And you can go and have a legitimate, like, heart-to-heart day, like today was, with Garrett and me, was something you can't put a price on.
Well, you don't expect it. It's not something that's in the norm. It doesn't happen very often.
Well, and that's the thing. If I would have woke up knowing that, like, dude, I'm gonna run into freaking Peluso, or Wayne, or Jim, or anybody up there at North Star, I would be like, dude, whatever, dude. I'm sure I'll run into somebody, but I don't think I'll run into these guys.
Not especially not that many of them.
You know, and I mean, I had a good heart-to-heart talk with Jim Schlaffer. You know, when he was on 510. And talking about him, and he's an older guy and runs his own business, and was just giving me his whole freaking outlook on everything with what's going on in BMX. You know, so when you can go and collaborate and you get different sides and different stories, which
Everyone has opinion.
You know,
their own opinion on how this is supposed to, how it's supposed to work and how it is working.
Mhm.
You know, and it's nice to be able to bounce that shit off of somebody. And
well, and
all the answers.
a lot of it too, honestly, Mikey, it really wasn't like opinion generated,
Right.
because that's how it was for them with the team they were on at the time. You know, that's how it was for us at the time for the team we were on, and
Right.
back and forth, you know, and being able to just go and collaborate and just throw it out there and communicate and get it all. I mean, it wasn't really even something of like, oh, well, let's clear the air kind of thing, because there was never no beef.
No.
But
no.
you're getting his side, he's getting my side, and you know, and I'm talking to Jim, talking to Wayne, and you know, you're just like, you're having that like open campfire chat,
Right.
you know.
Singing Kumbaya and shit.
No shit. You
I'm
are
being serious. Yes, I'm being totally serious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes a big difference because everybody's open and everybody don't care. This is what it is. This is how it went. This is what we thought. This is the deal. End of story.
And you know, he was talking about the hitters back in the day when, you know, when Cole was racing, because back then for Cole, okay, it was him, it was Adam, it was Jack Kelly, Brian White, Pat Koo. The fucking list is long but distinguished. And sitting there, I'm telling Garrett, I'm like, dude, I remember that one Grants, dude, when so-and-so freaking didn't make it out of fucking quarters. You know, it was a travesty, like back to back, boom, 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 boom. You know, Rad Road Jaworski.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, he was another one, and he was in that clique. Okay,
I remember when he didn't make us out of quarters.
It was literally moto
Let
after
it go.
moto. Let it go. Good talking to you, bro. Thanks for being patient, man.
Yeah,
and
thanks for
checking
coming back.
out.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, same thing with you, Michael. Good luck in Vegas with Zozo tomorrow. I remember, because it was 3 motos in a row. Bryant White didn't make it, Pat Koo didn't make it, and then freaking Roman Jaworski didn't make it. And you're sitting here like, holy, are you shitting me, dude?
That doesn't happen ever, but it did.
And this was, I think, 14X, 13X, or something. You know, and
They're what right now? What's Koo right now? 8.
they're
17?
they're like 19.
Are they?
It was like 5 or 6 years ago.
So they're 17-21.
Well, no. When this,
No, right now they're 17-21.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you're right. Yeah, about 14.
And
15.
I remember that grand, and sitting there talking with Garrett and everything, and just like, fuck, dude. I remember that, dude. Rad Road was beside himself.
Badro couldn't hardly lose a race.
But yeah,
That's
Patrick Koo was just
happened.
didn't know what to fucking do after that. Okay, Bryant White was one of the most gangster dudes off of freaking for Redmond, you know, for the tribe. The tribe, okay.
The tribe don't not make mains. They all make mains. All of them.
Sitting there like, holy shit, dude. Who the hell's gonna make it out of semis?
Yeah. And
This is
who's
quarters.
gonna win this?
What the fuck is going on right now?
Someone
dude?
new's gonna be on top of the
Yeah.
tonight.
You know, and it was something. It was crazy. You know, and so you know, we fast forward. You know, go and do a couple runs and everything, and we're in the lobby on the halfway part of
Halfway down the mountain.
You know, chilling because it was getting warm, dude. You know, go get some water, fill up the camel packs.
Are we drinking water?
Yeah. I did have a beer though when we did have lunch. Because dude, it kick your ass.
You can't let the show down.
Well, I had a Pacifico because you know what Pacifico freaking
Barry Knowles.
Barry Noble.
Oh, no,
No, Pacifico. They supported freaking the free ride up there in Oregon, over there, proving ground, and they did the freestyle event down there at Pat
But
Casey's.
they have a writer. There's somebody that's sponsored by them. I saw the commercial.
For Pacifico?
Yes, they have a writer.
Do they?
Yes, it's a mountain bike guy, but I mean,
We need to find it, dude.
Yeah, it's one
Well, I
of
know the McCall dudes. What? I think Tyler's sponsored by fucking Sierra Nevada. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, you know, you could upgrade, but I mean, still, you get sponsored by a beer company.
Hey.
Dude, I'm sorry, they sell beer all over the world. Every bar.
Kyle Straight's got freaking Keystone.
You still make that?
Sure do, dude.
Didn't know that.
Shit was getting pounded up there today.
I don't pass through the ribbon before I drink Keystone. Or
We can
go
do
off
that,
the
dude.
beast.
We can do that too. It's a big
Beast.
one. You know, and then, so, a couple runs later, you know, me and Garrett chilling there, you know, just being the dad stuff. You know, Cole's up there doing runs with Kai and all this shit. With
Jumping mountains and shit.
Yeah, just, I'm talking,
Shredding.
just fucking kidding me. And, you know, he was like, he talked about Worlds in New Zealand back in 2015 or something like that.
14 or 15, yeah.
Okay. And he was like,
Maybe 13, yeah.
dude, you know who freaking Cole's biggest freaking competition was at the Worlds that year? Rico fucking Bierman.
Really?
That's in U23 right now. Over there in Bogota.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. I know he is.
Yep.
Really?
And I'm sitting there like, no fucking way. He's like, yeah.
Because he went dead. He went stagnant for a long time. Rico Bierman did.
Yeah.
Didn't hear much about him.
No, he did. And it was after that Worlds. Because freaking Cole got World 2. It was like photo line finish.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah, it was.
Is that what, I mean, what do you start racing mountain bikes or something? That way?
Who, Rico?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know what ended up
I
happening.
just know that he all of a sudden, you couldn't see him. You could never hear nothing about him. I mean.
No, and the cool part was, like, Garrett was telling me about it. He wasn't there. His wife at the time was there with Cole, you know, because he's kind of like the other BMX dads, you know, got to pay the bills and make sure the kid gets to where he needs to go. You know, I don't get to go to this trip, you know, and we had a lot of talks with that, you know, because I experienced in that with Ricky and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made it so heartwarming today with that.
And a real.
And hanging out with Garrett, you know. And I told him that. You know, I'm like, you know what, dude, this day was so epic. I mean, aside from the riding, you know, the talks, the whole thing, it just made the day
Well, yeah.
that much better.
Why wouldn't it?
You know, and talking about just different shit that we've both experienced as dads in the sport. I think it's something that's really missed out there.
Yeah, people need to,
You know.
communicate with each other. Yeah, because a lot of us have experiences that you guys, especially the new guys, you guys don't even have a clue what's coming up. I mean, trust me, this shit gets hectic, it gets real, it gets painful, it gets joyful, the emotion ranges up and down the block, and
It'll test your fucking heart rate, dude, honestly. You know, and your patience. You know, it really will. And sitting there talking with Garrett today, it was just like, it was opening more because of his different experiences.
Right.
You know, even though like Cole and Ricky are like a couple years apart, but he was on a different freaking aspect. You know, we were on a different aspect, but we were still there.
Right.
You know, and that was like the one thing we talked about was like we always would be at nationals, be like, hey, what's up, Gary? Hey, what's up, Rick? What's going on? We never crushed a beer until today
Really,
at lunch.
there, you know what, like I said, a lot of guys, when my son was racing, going to the races, and there were certain dads that, yeah, but we didn't ever hang out, we'd talk, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. And that was one of the biggest things that made the day. Where it's like,
That's weird, you know, I know you're competitors, the kids are competitors, we're not competitors. I mean, even, you know, a lot of the dads that I'm talking about, most of the dads that raced, I know, Dalton didn't race.
right.
So, I mean, there was no reason for us not to, but my son was kind of an ass, he kind of was fast and would kind of hit people and.
Yeah, because Ricky and Cole are like our 2.5 and stuff. But you know how it is at a national. You know, you're so busy. It's like you got opener, you got cruiser, or you got this, or shit, I gotta do a gear change, or shit, he didn't make it this round. We gotta, you know, kind of figure it out. Nationals, you're busy. Okay, you're getting pushed to
You
your
can be.
Okay.
Yep.
And like we were talking. It's like, dude, this is the first time we had a beer together. And I'm like, fuck, you know what, Gary? It is.
And that's pretty cool, too bad, I mean,
You know?
his kid's already done racing, you don't see him in the BMX track, you run into him out on a whim, and you
Well,
have a beer.
he showed up last weekend over there at Oak Creek, you know, getting on the
Or you did see that,
and
guy,
stuff,
but typically you would not see him.
right, you know, no, yeah, you wouldn't. You
But
know?
you run into him by chance where you're going up to North Star, and you know what, we've never done this before.
Yeah. And just had freaking lunch and chilled, you know, had a couple freaking good licks in the morning, you know, had lunch, chilled, and then did a couple good licks freaking after lunch, and then called it a day. And then that's where it's like, you know what? This day was great. You know? There was a lot of things happen. You know, there's a lot of communication. There's a lot of freaking eye-opening things that, you know, of catching up and things that he didn't know about, and there's things that I didn't know about, and everything else like that. And it was like, man, dude, you know what? It was fucking productive. You know, and that doesn't happen enough, I think, in this sport, honestly. And
Which is why there's so much.
And that was my big thing, and I really wish
All the drama that happened on
this
the internet.
fucking update wouldn't have happened, you know, with having the viewers and being able to get to this, because it was really something that was near and dear to my heart, you know, and with the talks that we had.
Guys like you and me enjoy this, and a lot of the guys that we want here, but the new riders, they don't.
They
don't get it.
I don't think they understand it, or they want
It's
to.
about winning. It's
Yeah.
not about being friends with everybody. I mean, we say it all the time to our kids or to our people we're training. Friendship stops at the gate. When the gate drops, the friendship stops. That's it. End of story. But you cross the finish line, there's nothing wrong with being friends.
Yeah.
You should be. I mean, everybody I race, there's nobody that I race against that I cannot go walk up to and talk.
Well, it's
talk
no,
to.
yeah, it's no different, you know, because Garrett goes and hits freaking North Star all the time. You know, okay, he's 8 years old. All right, dude, he's yarding me on the trails. But last time I heard was 2019. But every run I did with him was better and better. You know, and I was like, dude, you know what, Garrett?
You got a brand new bike, dude. It's a whole other,
Yeah.
it's a whole other
And-
world.
And same thing like with Wayner. You know, it's like, hey, appreciate you guys, dude. Thanks for helping me out. But that's the relationship. If you're smart, you know, and you're a legitimate, cool person, you can have fucking times like this.
Hell, I remember Todd Crane helping people out that Brooke raced against.
Right.
They come over, you know, I don't know what to do. And I'm sitting there watching me, he goes, well, let's, you know, this is the chart, this is what we're looking at, this is where we're at. See if we can help you. And I'm like, damn, bro, we're at national.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But that's how Todd was. You know.
Yeah, he would help people out. And, I mean, if he didn't ask you, he ain't gonna tell you shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you actually went up to him, he liked you, and you asked him a question, something like that, he would tell you what you needed to know.
Yeah. No, definitely, dude. And so it was. Yeah, I don't even think productive is actually even a word.
It was an enjoyment. It was enjoyable today. It was
Yeah.
something you just don't expect. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
You
But,
didn't expect seeing all those people. You didn't expect to be able to hang out with them like that.
yeah.
The
And
conversation
Garrett,
next
Garrett
time.
said the same thing. He's like, dude, you would have told me the freaking Thunder Midget was coming up here to go ride mountain bikes, dude. Oh, fucking laugh.
Yeah, he did that on a pit bike, right? Or a strider.
Yeah, you know, it's like, dude, Thunder Midget don't do fucking trails. Bro, yeah, I do. You know, I ain't that good, but goddamn it, I love doing it.
Ride anything. It ain't the best, but I ride
It's
it.
fun as hell, dude. You know,
Absolutely.
send it
That's
around.
what it's about, right?
Yeah,
Having fun.
and
That's
it
all
was
bikes are about.
it was definitely a joy, and that's the aspect of the sport. You know, you're doing BMX. Hey, get on a mountain bike. Go hit the skate parks. Go experience the shit, dude. Go live
There's a lot of options.
the two-wheel experience. Honestly.
I mean, I can tell you right now, two of my best friends I've met through BMX. Yourself, Bill, three, Jamie Silk.
Yeah.
Three of my best friends on my hands, my five, are BMXers that I've met in the sport since 2004.
Yeah.
And I've known people, there's people I still talk to that I've known my whole life. A couple of them are my best friends, but
Yeah.
you and fucking Bill and Jamie, dude, I couldn't live without you guys.
And you know, here's another clincher. Okay. Good thing we don't have that many viewers. You know who Cole that talks to like all the time? The MP assassin, Maynard Peel.
Are you kidding me?
The Slayer. Yep.
District Mom Slayer.
Homeboy is back home in freaking New Zealand, but him and Cole stay in contact like all the time.
Really?
Yep. They still talk about G and all
I got a
that.
couple kids now, don't he?
It beats the hell out of me, dude. You know, freaking the MP assassin is like a MMA kick-ass mother effer.
Really?
The hell yeah. You know, and it was a cool thing. Shit, we can't say on the show.
Haven't heard that guy's name in a while.
Yeah, you know, and talking with Gary, you know, we're on the ski lift. You got time on the ski lift, and talking about shit with Maynard and like, dude, how'd that go that night with Jerry? Oh man, dude, fucking big yeah, good stuff, dude. But he lived up to the assassin freaking moniker, you know.
Boy, did he.
He did.
Boy, did he.
I come back in my second life. Fuck.
That's
You know, and that's what made the day. You know, we'll talk about that and talk about Tom Floyd that used to own Phoenix. You know the guy's like a multi-billionaire now?
He probably was before he built Phoenix.
Well, no, but after he sold everything off, the dude got into something else and just like cashed out big, even bigger.
Yeah, kind
You
of. The Phoenix frame, you know, once he sold it, it didn't do much.
You know, but like what Garrett was saying was like, dude, Phoenix was like the best at times. They had like the belt helmets, they had this, like every rider was taken care of because he had so much money and so much pull. It was like the Phoenix kid was so legit.
How BC ran him for a while.
Yeah, you know, and he's like, bro, it was so fucking gangster, you know. But you know, and Garrett too, even to this day, you know, they still talk to Jerry all the time.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you?
You know,
Why wouldn't you?
shit, Jerry talks to me. It tells you how cool of a dude. If Jerry Bradford's gonna talk to Thunder Midget, he's a cool motherfucker.
I remember
Okay.
World 2011 in London. And Jerry and Shannon's dad got jumped.
Oh, Shannon, yeah.
The night before we got there that morning, they were already in the hospital because they got jumped. And Jerry took a picture of the license plate. They caught the guys. But they were, the whole world, they were pretty much in the hospital until like
Yeah.
a day and a half, something like that. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, didn't work out quite the way we wanted it to. I mean, they're both older. I mean, Jerry's no spring chicken.
Oh yeah,
Even in
dude.
2011 he wasn't.
Hey, dude, fuck, he's still gangster as shit.
Yeah, and Jeff, I mean, Jeff's young, and he wasn't that old, but dude, 4 or 5 guys up out of a car,
Yeah.
that's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, out of the country.
In London,
Yeah.
or in Birmingham,
What do you do?
eat your ass beat apparently, and hope for the best. But yeah, they got roughed up. I remember that was a bad deal for Jerry. I remember that. We were
Well, that's the last thing you're like thinking about.
walking home from the bar,
Hey.
get jumped,
We're there to freaking race bikes, dude. Yeah.
and they're looking for a free meal ticket.
Oh yeah, yeah, they were. You know, but yeah, So that was one of the big things I wanted to share on the main part of the show, right? You know, but good luck to everybody for Gold Cup tomorrow. That is still in it to win it. You know, rubber side down. Hope everything works out for you guys. I appreciate everybody that tuned in to this part of the show. I'm glad we
All
got
parts.
I'm glad we got shit running.
Right.
I still don't understand the screen part. Hopefully we can figure that out tomorrow, but the only way we can figure it out is if we go live. So just bear with us.
If we pop up live again tonight, it's not a show, we're just trying to figure shit out.
Yeah, so just be patient, guys. We appreciate you guys and everybody that was tuned into the show earlier. You know, we appreciate you guys too.
Very much so.
It was a big, yeah.
Couldn't do without you guys.
Yeah, we had good intentions, man. Honestly, and then some stupid shit freaking happens, man.
Facebook got there in charge.
Yeah, dude, we got hosed.
We got a hose, Tommy. You remember the Mountain Dew commercial?
Oh yeah.
We got a hose,
We got
Tommy.
hosed, man. All right, so guys, hey, be cool. Have a good night. Oh.
We'll talk to you.
If you're on, I'll be here. Tune in to my friends and support them. Hell yeah, you know it, Cardoza. Thank you. Cord, where the hell is that?
Be safe, bro.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
right. Well, it wasn't Albuquerque, New Mexico, so he's got to be heading to.
Yeah, if you're in Albuquerque, dude, you ain't gonna make it to Arkansas in time.
He's past Albuquerque, way past Albuquerque now. He's got to be. What's next?
Yeah, we're gonna chill in the hot shop and figure some shit out and hopefully put together a show for tomorrow.
Little custom jersey design going on.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Thank
Everybody,
you.
be cool, be safe, and yeah, thank you guys so
Good luck
much.
this weekend, guys.
You know, everybody be cool. Hey, send in your finishes, man. Send it in the show. Give you a shout out and all that good stuff, and we'll definitely talk you guys up. All right, for sure, guys. So everybody, be cool, be safe, and talk at you guys later.
Night.
Night, guys.